guys, welcome back to another video. It is more transfer news. Unfortunately Jake can't feature on this video because he's busy at the moment, but I thought I'd do it just to get this out of the way. And Swans have officially agreed a deal for Jerry Yates, £2.5 million. So there's a permanent deal, which I'm happy about that because we do need a new striker, especially if Joel Pro leaves, which is looking very likely. So yeah, we've agreed a deal for Jerry Yates. Obviously at the moment it hasn't been confirmed. Swans haven't said anything on their websites or anything, but a deal has been agreed. I am happy by this signing. I really am. I think he's a very good striker. He's experienced now, plenty of championship experience, made a lot of appearances for Blackpool and that, so I'm definitely happy about this. Obviously we were massively linked to Ellis Sims. Obviously I think the fee for him was going to be around 8 million. Which, I believe the Swans were never going to pay that, no doubt about it. Even if we did sell Perot, I doubt we'd spend 8 million on Ellis Sims, in all honesty. But, Coventry have gone and got their man now, so, I'm sure they'll be happy with that. But yeah, with Jerry Yates, I am happy with his signing. I'll just go through his career and some of his stats and that. So, he started off his career at Rotherham. He spent 6 seasons at the club. He did go on a few loans as well, but at Rotherham, overall, made 47 appearances. Got 2 goals, and he spent 6 years there, so not great for for him at Rotherham, but he did have 5 different loan spells, so I don't blame him for only having 2 goals and 47 appearances. But 5 different loan spells. He was at Harrogate Railway Athletic, a team I've never heard of, Harrogate Town, Carlisle United, and then he had 2 loan spells at Swindon, and then Blackpool ended up signing him for around 200,000, which is an absolute bargain, especially for the player he is right now, and for the servant he's been at Blackpool as well. I think that's an absolute steal, really. So yeah, for Blackpool he got 124 appearances overall, 42 goals, and then last season he played 41 matches, which is a lot of games. Fair play to him, and got 14 goals and 4 assists. So yeah, last season he had a really good season. I know Blackpool did get relegated now, as they're going to be in League One, and I feel like Jerry Yates was always going to move on because he's a top championship striker. 14 goals, 4 assists, that's not too bad realistically. So I think that's a very good signing for the Swans. I think it's brilliant. I think it's a good replacement for Joel Perot. Jerry Yates, 26 years old, so obviously he's a bit older than Joel Perot. But overall, I'm happy with this deal. I think £2.5 million. Obviously, we signed Joel Perot for less than that, but in today's market, a lot of players are up in price these days. The deals you can see online, with Fabrizio Romano announcing them, the numbers, the millions, it's just ridiculous at this point. But I think for a player like Jerry Yates, £2.5 million, I think you can't knock it really. I think it's an incredible bit of business from the Swans. Obviously the deal has been agreed, obviously nothing's been shouted out or anything. And, this has all come out of the blue. I'm pretty sure most of us Swans fans have only really heard about this news today, or this evening you could say. It's just come out of nowhere, but I am happy with the signing. I have nothing against Jerry Yates. I think he's a good player. I remember playing against Blackpool last season, especially away from home, because I think he missed a penalty. And then, I think after that penalty, in the 88th minute, we went and scored a goal in the last few minutes. So, but I think it's a good signing. I think it's a good replacement with Joel Perot. I can't knock it. I think that's a good bit of business. I think Michael Duff's done well there to agree a fee for Jerry Yates. It did say that there was a number of championship clubs that were interested in him, but obviously he's chosen Swansea as the club he wants to go to, and I don't blame him, to be fair. I think it is a good club to play for. At times, to play some really nice football. Obviously we've got a new manager as well, Michael Duff. I'm sure he must know a lot about Jerry Yates. That's why he's signing him. So yeah, this will be our 3rd signing so far, which is well, I'm happy with that because we've brought in players that we do need. Like with Josh Janelli, I think a player like him, quite versatile, play on the wing or more in the middle. I think we need that sort of versatility in the team. We definitely needed another winger, especially a right winger at that. So I think that's a good adjustment to the team. I think Josh Key. Yeah, again, we do need a right back / right wing back. We haven't really had a natural right back for ages now. Obviously Norton used to play there, but as he's getting older, has to play in the centre. Obviously Joel Ataboja left us on a free. He also could play at centre back and right back. So it's good that we've brought in a natural right back / right wing back into the team. And yeah, I think with the signing so far, I think we're doing very, very well. But you know, with Jerry Yates, I'm happy with this deal. Obviously, let me know in the comments, you know, what you lot think. You know, do you think it's a good deal? You know, do you think it's good for, you know, value for money? And do you think he'll add a lot to the team? Because I really think he will. You know, especially if he gets the service, which, you know, I'm sure we can give it to him, then, you know, we shouldn't have many problems. But I think it's a good sign-in. I'm happy with it. But yeah, just let me know in the comments whether you think it's a good deal or not. And yeah, I'm going to wrap up for today's video now. But yeah, I hope you've all had a good day. And yeah, take care.